Independent, local, produced by Homeslice.
Okay, everybody, I am here with the incredible John Rzeznik of the Goo Goo Dolls, and I just want to say I'm a big fan of the Goo Goo Dolls, by the way. So
thank you very much.
Happy to have you with me here. John, I'll jump right into it for you. The Goo Goo Dolls have built one of the most recognizable catalogs in rock. Songs like Iris, Slide, and Black Balloon. When you're putting together a set list after all these years, how do you balance giving fans classics while also keeping with the fresh show?
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, you got to play the hits for people, you know, and we've been lucky to have a bunch of hits, so that's always good.
Good.
And then you gotta go for the deeper cuts, you know, for the more hardcore fans or the deeper fans, you know. So we try to balance it out. You know, I tell you what though, it's getting difficult because we've been a band for 40 years. Like I never thought I'd say that in my entire life.
Yeah, so there's such a huge,
been around a long time.
You have a mass catalog to choose from, and then there's fans from different decades. So it's how many, who are we appeasing from what year, from what generation even? Yeah,
but you know, I mean, we'll go out and we'll plan a set list and all that, and then you just go out and you get in front of people, and then you're like, oh, that didn't work, so let's try something else.
Yep.
You know,
been there in my own line of work. So your first show actually in Rapid City a long time ago, 1996, it was an opening on a tour with Bush and No Doubt, and then you came back in 2019. 3 decades after the first visit. When you think about the journey from then to now, what is the difference between the band that walked onto the stage back then and these days?
Wow. That's a great question. You know, well, now everybody is married and has kids, and you know, we're not blacking out on stage. So it's you know, everybody's sober and
yeah, it's a different lifestyle for sure. And just in a smaller sense, like I play for a small regional band and we travel around and play. We've been together for almost 10 years ourselves. But yeah, our first few years was definitely a party time and a celebration of, wow, we're able to travel around a little bit and play music. And then now, you know, everyone, kids and playing more cohesive comes from being sober. That's a funny thing that happened to people as big as yourselves.
Yeah, well, I thought, you know, when I decided to straighten out like 12 years ago.
Yep.
You know, so it was like, you know, it's been a journey for sure, because it's like, you know, you start to I always felt like, well, all that nonsense was somehow attached to being creative. And that is not true. It is definitely not true.
It's not.
And, you know, it's kind of nice to know that, but it's kind of scary, you know, because you're sitting there and you're like, well, you know, I haven't had, you know, a bottle of wine. How am I gonna write, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Or how am I gonna like have the social chaotic energy that creates this exuberant looking being or presence, you know? Learning to create that without it does take a little time, but it's something special after that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that inherent nature was always there, but it took the substances to bring it out. You know what I mean? When I was a much younger guy, you know, because it was, you know, it was like, you know, you're shy and you're a little fearful, and you find it, and then it all makes sense.
I just want to talk a little bit about performance. You guys have performed these songs thousands of times. Are there still
some of them for sure?
Yeah, and I'm sure there's still moments where, especially songs like Iris, for instance, the entire arena is probably singing every word. Are there songs, including that one, that still give you chills when you hear your audience basically take over?
Oh yeah, you know, definitely. I mean, that's the greatest part.
Yeah,
you know, when we're up there and it's like, oh my God, there's 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 people and they're all singing, you know?
And that's, I guess that's kind of what I would imagine creates that feeling of what we've created is not only something that meant something to us, but means so much to others that we're all a part of this. The band is, the experience is not just a band playing on stage, but it's an experience everyone is having together. And I think you guys have well created that sort of thing.
Well, I hope so, because it's like, you know, right now in the world, I think it's like we all need more of those experiences.
Yes.
where we're all shoulder to shoulder and like, you know, we all have something in common and we're celebrating and having a good time together. Because I still believe that about America, is that there's more similarities than differences between all of us. And it's like, you know, I'm not saying in any way that we're this uniting sort of factor in society, but you know what? It's one thing that everybody in that room can agree on. We're all here for the same thing. You know, we're all here to have a good time and have a good night. We all like the same music, you know. And I love this when I'm in a room, you know, full of people and they're singing. It's like it's humbling.
Because no matter
it really is.
Yes, because no matter what anyone does with their personal life or their beliefs outside of that space for that one night, for that one chunk of the day or evening, they are all in agreement that this is what feels good and what is good to be.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, and that's a great thing, because I don't know, I just feel like we're all being fractured and. You know, I don't know.
I know. I'm with you.
On social media all the time and everything. I think I have a 9-year-old daughter, and it's like you're starting to see like a little pushback on that whole thing. Like they would. Don't get me wrong. She loves her screen, but but like, you know, like these kids now, these little kids like this, they seem to want to just get out.
Yeah.
You know, and run around and be, you know.
Yeah, it's almost like they're fighting back against it, not intentionally, but they are.
Yeah. I mean, well, human beings are basically pack animals, you know, and we need each other. We need each other, and just want everybody to have a good time. Just forget about all the craziness.
Yep.
You know?
So I got one more here for you.
Sure.
For someone who's never experienced a Goo Goo Dolls concert before, and that is not a lot of people, I would think, especially around here. This is your third time. But if they haven't, and they're thinking about coming to the show at the Monument on August 1st, what can they expect?
Well, you know, five uncomfortably handsome men rocking out.
Yes.
No, that's a joke. That is a joke. You know what? You're going to hear a ton of songs you know. You're going to hear a few songs you don't know. The show is really beautiful. A lot of participation, you know, with the audience. And the neon trees are amazing. And you will know a bunch of their songs. So it's going to be a big night of like fun, like hits and just rocking out. And come on, that's the way summer should be.
Let's go.
A few drinks, a few laughs, a big concert, you know.
Yes.
Buy a T-shirt.
You are awesome. You know? Hey, John, thank you again for taking the time to visit with me.
I appreciate it,
absolutely.
Man,
This has been incredible. Goo Goo Dolls will be live at Summit Arena at the Monument in Rapid City on Saturday, August 1st with special guest Neon Trees. Tickets are available now, and if you've never seen the Goo Goo Dolls live, or it's been a while since you have, you won't want to miss this one. John, safe travels, and we will see you here in Rapid.
Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you.